How's it going, guys? Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 2 of Overlord season 3. So, okay, so the first quarter of the episode was actually pretty funny, and like you got to see the main cast of Ainz and the gang, and I liked it because it was funny because we were getting the overall idea of what the group is thinking what's going to happen to the future of the Tomb of Nazarick. And what's funny is that Ainz is still trying to just figure this out. Like, okay, what was he thinking? Come on, I gotta know. And then they realize, oh, world domination. When did I say that? And if you remember back in like episode 1, he did briefly goof about it, but he's kind of whatever's inhibiting him is kind of like messing with his mind, or his, I would say his for a more formal human mind from thinking so wait, because that's how, if you've noticed, he's kind of diverged from his humanity to a point, but he's still a very kind person. But you know, just seeing that and everything, and kind of seeing what the future of the tomb is going to be is interesting, making their own nation and stuff like that, which is like, okay, I like that. That's cool. I like that. But then the second half of the episode is, I feel, for me especially, is a little weaker. I understand that they're trying to do extended story, but it just felt a little weak, and it bugged me a little bit. So the second part is Enri and Nephelia and the whole village of the Crane village, and I thought something was going to happen. Something is going to happen in next week's episode, but in this week's episode, it's just story building, kind of how they did it for the Lizard arc during season 2. It's all just story building, and it can be really frustrating. And I understand for anyone out there watching how it can be really frustrating. But as you remember, seeing the kind of the awesome fight between Concutus and the Lizardmen, how it felt really well, even though it was really one-sided, the actions that were taken right there were really good. So waiting to see what's going to happen is really really, like, in favor, interesting. I'm just getting really, for me, it's just really frustrating waiting to see what's going to happen. Because we'll probably get an episode or two more before we get to see this big finale to this little arc. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more, because these first two episodes has nothing but been a little bit catching up, a little story building, and that's kind of about it. And I don't mind that. I'm just hoping for a little bit more. A little action. We did get a little action, I'm not gonna lie, when they were fighting that wolf with chains things. That was pretty cool. I like the design of that thing. But I just want a little bit more. So yeah, that's kind of really, honestly, that's kind of my thoughts. I can probably say more about the Crane Village route, but like I said, it wasn't really too interesting for me. I understand what they're trying to do, but I'm just gonna wait for when it does happen. I'll be watching on week to week, but I just want more. I just like the overall. Actually, I like how the author is doing. How the author made the world into light novels to express everyone a little bit more, to give it attention to detail. But it bugs me when you're watching it, and yeah. But that's kind of really my thoughts on this episode. Yeah, that's kind of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, see ya.